So this is the beautiful Shape of My Heart by the amazing singer, songwriter, and bass player and guitar player Sting. Now, despite failing to reach top 50 in the UK upon its release, this song became a pop classic and one of the most beautiful and recognized chord progressions ever written. The song was co-written with Dominic Miller, who came up with the chord progression while practicing a warm-up exercise using chords in sixths. Now, can you play this song on a ukulele? Absolutely. And what a beautiful and amazing chord progression to arrange on the ukulele. Awesome thing, you can actually make it step by step. In this lesson, I'm going to be using a baritone ukulele, so I have the same guitar tuning, and we're going to play the song in the key of F sharp minor, so original key. We can build the chords in 3 different steps. We can start with the singing note of the chords. The first one is a beautiful A on the A string, fret number 5. The second note is a G sharp on fret number 4. It's pretty easy. Now F sharp on fret 2, and then the last note. We have 2, F sharp again on fret 2 and E sharp on fret 1. Did I just say E sharp? Yes, indeed, E sharp, which is basically just like playing F, right? But in this context, we are playing a beautiful F sharp harmonic minor scale. So the reason why these chord progressions sound so classical is because it's built on this beautiful harmonic minor scale. Now, of course, this is just a melody, and so in order to define the chord progression, we need at least another note. So now we have 2 notes, A and C sharp. What a beautiful chord. B string, fret number 2. Now, G sharp and C sharp. Now, be careful here. We have F sharp and B, second open string. Now, beautiful thing, B open string, so we have F sharp and B, and E sharp and B. So the chord progression is slowly coming to life, and what a beautiful thing to play. And of course, we can arpeggiate the chords. We're still missing one piece of the puzzle, which is the root note of each chord. Let's find out. Now, the first root note is the F sharp minor. What a beautiful chord. Now, this is an F sharp minor chord. You could play like this, or like this. The chord is not played simultaneously. You have the bass and singing note, and then the second string. The second chord, the bass is E, which is 4th string, fret number 2. What a beautiful sounding chord. This is an E6 chord. Now, next chord, D on the bass, and a D6. So 4th open string. Now for the last chord, we have some limitations here because we can't reach the C sharp on the bass, since the lowest note on the baritone ukulele is D. And so the chord is this one, is a C sharp major chord. We start with a C sharp sus4, and then a C sharp major chord. So you could play like this. So we play the third string of fret number 1 and the first string of fret number 2, second open string, and then fret 1 and second open string. Incredible chord progression. Now we are not done yet. In fact, there is something different happening on the F sharp minor chord. So the first time we play an F sharp minor chord, right? But the second time there is a different note. So it's this. Instead of playing the C sharp on the B string fret number 2, we play fret number 3. So it's a D. Now this is without a doubt a D major chord. We have D, the root note, we have F sharp on the bass, which is the major third, and we have A, which is the fifth. So it's a D major with the F sharp on the bass. Beautiful solution in this key. And then we go back to the E6. D6 and C sharp sus4 and C sharp major. So when you put the whole thing together, and of course you can add more rhythm to the chord progression by adding more plucking notes. The second section is quite interesting. And again, we have to kind of adjust the chords on the baritone ukulele. I'm playing this beautiful D6 again, 0, 0, and 2. And then I go on fret 5, always on the first string. Then A major, C sharp major, and then I finish with D6 and this beautiful G sharp minor 11 and F sharp minor. One of the things that I love about this chord progression, apart from being a beautiful and amazing chord progression, is how it can be broken down into different steps. And breaking down a chord progression like we did today, starting from the singing notes and then slowly adding all the other notes, allows you to truly understand the color that each note adds to the chord progression. I hope you enjoyed this video, and most importantly, I'm curious. Let me know, what's your favorite song by Sting or by The Police? Beautiful, awesome band. Now I'm gonna leave you to practice this incredible chord progression. Enjoy this video, and I'll see you soon.